Arcadia, Act 2, Scene 7. Valentine and Chloe at the table. Gus is in the room. Chloe is reading from 2 sets of newspapers. She's wearing workaday period clothes, a Regency dress, no hat. La la la. Chloe. Even in Arcadia, sex, literature, and death at Sidley Park. A picture of Byron. Not of Bernard. Byron fought fatal duels, says Don. Valentine. Do you think I'm the first person to think of this? No. I haven't said yet. The future's all programmed like a computer. That's a proper theory, isn't it? The deterministic universe, yes. Right, because everything, including us, is just a lot of atoms bouncing off each other like billiard balls. Yes. There was someone, forget his name, 1820s, who pointed out that from Newton's laws you could predict everything to come. I mean, you'd need a computer as big as the universe, but the formula would exist. But it doesn't work, does it? No. It turns out the maths is different. No, it's all because of sex. Really? That's what I think. The universe is deterministic, all right, just like Newton said. I mean, it's trying to be, but the only thing going wrong is people fancying people who aren't supposed to be in that part of the plan. Ah, the attraction that Newton left out. All the way back to the apple in the garden, yes. Yes, I think you're the first person to think of this. Hannah enters, stage right, carrying tabloid paper and a mug of tea. Let's see. Hannah hands Chloe the paper. He's done awfully well, hasn't he? How do they all know? All right. Jealous? I think it's brilliant. Yes, that's perfect. To Gus. But not with trainers. Come on, I'll lend you a pair of flatties. They'll look period on you. Are you coming? Chloe and Gus exit. You don't think she's getting a thing about Bernard, do you? It may all prove to be true. Just like science. Just like science. The ultimate fears of posterity. And then there's the afterlife. An afterlife would be a mixed blessing. Ah, Bernard Nightingale, I don't believe you know Lord Byron. It must be heaven up there. Oh, you're going to disappoint me at last. Science and religion. Oh, Hannah, fiancée, have pity. Can't we have a trial marriage and I'll call it off in the morning? Have you had many? Well, why not? Your classical reserve is only a mannerism and neurotic. You get nothing if you give nothing. No, stay. Valentine resumes his work at his computer. Hannah establishes herself among her references at her end of the table. And she's got a stack of Lady Croom's garden books. The sets of points on a complex plane made by... Oh, the grouse, the damned grouse. Why? Didn't you agree with Bernard? She looks over Valentine's shoulder at the computer screen. The Coverley set. Lend me a finger. See, in ocean of ashes, islands of order, patterns making themselves out of nothing. I can't show you how deep it goes. Each picture is a detail of the previous one blown up, and so on, forever. Pretty nice, eh? Interesting, publishable. Not me, it's Thomasina's. I just pushed her equations through the computer a million times further than she managed to do with her pencil. You can have it back now. Not what you'd like it to. Well, for one thing, she'd be famous. She died. Oh, the girl who died in the fire. I know, it's my house. You do yours. Switch to 1813. Hannah and Valentine are still sitting at the table. Lord Augustus, Thomasina, and Septimus enter. You swore you crossed your heart. I'll tell Mama, you beast. Hush, what is this? My lord, order, order. I'm obliged. Well, good day to you, Mr. Hodge. Would you join us this morning, Lord Augustus? We have our drawing lesson. I am a master at Eton, Mr. Hodge, but we only draw naked women. You may work from memory. Disgusting! We will have silence now, if you please. No marks. Did you not like my rabbit equation? I saw no resemblance to a rabbit. It eats its own progeny. I did not see that. I have not room to extend it. Septimus and Hannah turn the pages doubled by time. No, it's still doomed, but if this is how it started, perhaps it's how the next one will come. It will go to infinity or zero or nonsense. No, if you set apart the minus roots, they square back to sense. Hannah closes the lesson book and turns her attention to the stack of gardening books. Listen, you know your tea's getting cold. I'm telling you something. Your tea gets cold by itself. It doesn't get hot by itself. Do you think that's odd? Well, it is odd. Heat goes to cold. It's a one-way street. Your tea will end up at room temperature. What's happening to your tea is happening to everything, everywhere. The sun and the stars. It'll take a while, but we're all going to end up at room temperature. When your hermit set up shop, nobody understood this, but let's say you're right. In 18 whatever, nobody knew more about heat than this scribbling nutter living in a hovel in Derbyshire. Say he was. I'm not arguing. And the girl was his pupil. She had a genius for a tutor. Anything you like, but not this. Whatever he thought he was doing, to save the world with good English algebra, it wasn't this. No, yes, because there's an order things can't happen in. You can't open a door till there's a house. Only for lunatics and poets. Your own. Pause. Two researchers again. 1813. Septimus, do you think that I will marry Lord Byron? Who is he? He is the author of Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, the most poetical and pathetic and bravest hero of any book I have ever read, and the most modern and the handsomest, for Harold is Lord Byron himself to those who know him, like myself and Septimus. Well, Septimus? No. Why not? For one thing, he is not aware of your existence. We exchanged many significant glances when he was at City Park. I do wonder that he has been home almost a year from his adventures and has not written to me once. It is indeed improbable, my lady. Lord Byron! He claimed my hair, although my shot was the earlier. He said I missed by a hair's breadth. His conversation was very facetious, but I think Lord Byron will not marry you, Tom. For he was only lame and not blind. Peace, peace, until 11:15. It is intolerable for a tutor to have his thoughts interrupted by his pupils. You are not my tutor, sir. I am visiting your lesson by my free will. If you are so determined, my lord. Huh? Your peace is nothing to me, sir. You do not rule over me. Augustus! I do not rule here, my lord. I inspire by reverence for learning and exaltation of knowledge whereby man may approach God. There will be a shilling for the rest, cone and pyramid drawn in silence by 11:15 at the earliest. You will not buy my silence for a shilling, sir, when I know to tell is worth much more than that. I told him you kissed me, but he will not tell. When did I kiss you? What? Yesterday. Where? On the lips. In which county? In the Hermitage, Septimus. On the lips in the Hermitage. That was not a shilling kiss. I would not give a sixpence to have it back. I had almost forgotten it already. Oh, cruel! Have you forgotten our compact? God save me! Our compact! Teach me the waltz, still with a kiss, and a second kiss due when I can dance like mamma. Ah, yes, indeed. We were all waltzing like mice in London. I must waltz, Septimus. I will be despised if I do not waltz. It is the most fashionable and gayest and boldest invention conceivable, started in Germany. Let them have the waltz. They cannot have the calculus. Mamma has brought from town a whole book of waltzes for the boarder to pay with Count Zielinski. I need not be told what I cannot but suffer. Count Zielinski banging on the boarder without relief has me reading in waltz time. Oh, stuff! What is your book? A prize essay of the Scientific Academy in Paris. The author deserves your indulgence, my lady, for you are his prophet. I? What does he write about? The waltz? Yes, he demonstrates the equation of the propagation of heat in a solid body. But in doing so, he has discovered heresy, a natural contradiction to Sir Isaac Newton. Oh, he contradicts determinism. No. Well, perhaps. He shows that the atoms do not go according to Newton. Let me see. Oh, in French. Yes, Paris is the capital of France. Show me where to read. Four-handed now. Mamma is in love with the Count. He has a count in Poland. In Derbyshire he is a piano tuner. Chloe, in Regency dress, enters. She takes in Valentine and Hannah, but crosses without passing to the music room door. Oh, where's Gus? Dunno. Oh, Mr. Noakes's engine. Damn. Mr. Noakes. He was there not long ago. Hello? Well, he has to be in the photograph. Is he dressed? No, he's late. Gus! I wonder where you can teach against such a disturbance, and I'm sorry for it, Mr. Hodge. Chloe comes back in again. Valentine. Stop ordering everybody about. It is an unendurable noise. The photographer will wait. Hannah's remained in her book. Remains absorbed in her book. There ceases dull, overbearing monotony of it. It will drive me distracted. I may have to return to town to escape it. Your ladyship could remain in the country and let Count Zielinski return to the town where you would not hear him. I mean Mr. Noakes's engine. Would you sulk? I would not have my daughter study sulking. What, mamma? Hannah closes one of the garden books and opens the next. She's making occasional notes. What are we learning today? Well, not manners. We are drawing today. Geometry. I approve of geometry. Your ladyship's approval is my constant object. Well, do not despair of it. Where is culpability, Noakes? Oh, he has gone for his hat so that he may remove it. Hannah sits back in her chair, caught by what she is reading. For the widow's dowry of Dahlia's, I can almost forgive my brother's marriage. We must be thankful for the monkey bit the husband. If it had bit the wife, the monkey would be dead, and we would not be the first in the kingdom to show Dahlia. Hannah, still reading the garden book, stands up. I sent one potted to Chatsworth. The Duchess was most satisfactorily put out by it when I called it a Devonshire house. Your friend was there, lauding it as a poet. Hannah leaves to the door, following Valentine and Chloe. ... Septimus, Lady Cream, and Thomasina and Noakes speak for a long, long time, until Septimus says, "You must not repeat them, then. The walk between here and dinner will suffice to put us straight, and if we stroll by the garden, it is an easy business, and then I must rely on you to correct your sister's state of ignorance." Bernard enters. "Oh, no, 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 oh, bloody hell." "Thank you, Mr. Hodge, I will." Bernard enters the room with Hannah through the door left by. Valentine comes in, and then... Oh, sorry. Bernard enters the room. Valentine comes in. Then Hannah comes in, holding the garden book. "Oh, no, no. Fucked by Dahlia, do you think? Is it open and shut? Am I fucked? What does it really amount to? When all's said and done, am I fucked? What do you think? Valentine, tell me the truth. You're fucked." "Oh, God, does it mean that?" "I'm not sure. Show me where it says. I want to see. No, read it. No, wait. Right. ... Well, it's so round the houses, isn't it? Who's to say what it means?" "Ezra wasn't a botanist, he was a poet." "It's not a disaster." "Of course it's a disaster. I was on the breakfast hour." "It doesn't mean Byron didn't fight a duel. It only means Chater wasn't killed in it." "Oh, pull yourself together. Do you think I'd have been on the breakfast hour if Byron had missed?" "Do you think so? Do you mean the Piccadilly Reviews?" "Yes, two completely unknown Byronesses, and my discovery of the lines he added to English bars. That counts for something." "Oh, bugger, persuasive. I've proved that Byron was here, and as far as I'm concerned, he wrote those lines as sure as he shot that hare. If only somehow I hadn't made it all about killing Chater. Why didn't you stop me? It's bound to get out, you know. I mean, this gloss on my discovery. I mean, how long do you think it'll be before some botanical pedant blows the whistle on me?" "The day... Ah, you wouldn't." "Darling, sorry. Hannah." "Hannah. Hannah." "Oh, God, no." "Mine? Oh, eat shit, you mean." "Why aren't you coming, Bernard? And you're not dressed. How long have you been back?" "Why are you wearing those clothes? Do be quick. Just put anything on. We're all being photographed, except Hannah." "Mummy says, have you got the theodolite?" "What are you supposed to be, Chloe? Bo Peep?" "Jane Austen." "Of course." "I thought it wasn't till this evening. What photograph?" "The local paper, of course. They always come before we start. We want a good crowd of us. Gus looks gorgeous." "The newspaper!" "I'm ready." We will exit. Septimus and Thomasina, until Hannah enters, just after Thomasina has said, "Silence!" Hannah enters dressed for the party. She closes the door, crosses to leave by the garden door, but as she gets there, Valentine is entering. "Oh. Sorry. Hannah." Valentine enters. "Got it!" He reached for the diagram. "It's heat. It's a diagram of heat exchange." "So we are all doomed." "Yes. Like a steam engine, you see." Hannah fills a wine glass. She didn't have the maths, not remotely. She saw what things meant ahead. Like seeing a picture. "This is not science, this is storytelling." "Is it a waltz now?" "No." "Like a film." "That you can't run the film backwards. Heat was the first thing which didn't work that way, not like Newton. A film of a pendulum or a ball falling through the air backwards, it looks the same." "You'd have to know that, but with heat, friction, a ball breaking a window, it won't work backwards." She saw why. You can put back the bits of glass, but you can't collect at the heat of the smash. It's gone. Septimus. So the improved Newtonian universe will cease and grow cold. Dear me. Valentine. The heat goes into the mix. Thomasina. Yes, we must hurry if we're going to dance. Valentine. And everything is mixing the same way all the time, irreversibly. Septimus. Oh, we have time, I think. Valentine. Till there's no time left. That's what time means. Septimus. When we have found all the mysteries and lost all the meaning, we will be alone on an empty shore. Thomasina. Then we will dance. Is this a waltz? It will serve. Goody. Septimus and Thomas.